talking all about my favorite beauty products for the month of May. So these are all going to be products that I've been testing out within these last couple of weeks. Some of this stuff you would have already seen in a previous haul video, or if you follow me on Instagram, or if you saw my last video where I tried out a lot of new products that I was testing out. Some of these will not be a surprise to you guys. There is one hair tool that I wanted to mention as well. That might be a little bit more of a surprise, but all of this stuff I'm sure that I have mentioned at some point. If you guys are new around here, welcome. My name is Andrea. I typically do videos all about beauty, sometimes some fashion, sometimes a little bit of luxury. So if those are things that interest you, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell button so you are aware every single time I post a new video. Let's go ahead and get started with the first product. So like I said, I do have one hair tool to talk to you guys about, so I'll just get that out of the way now. So these are actually a set. It comes in a set of 2, and I got these from Amazon. They were relatively inexpensive. I want to say like $11 or $12, but it is hair clips, or these hair clips in particular. So these are like a cheetah print. There's like a darker like tortoise shell kind of one, and then like a lighter one here. Clips have made such a huge comeback this year because of the like Y2K vibes and 1990s kind of style inspiration, and these have made a comeback, and I'm so happy about them because they're literally the easiest thing to use, especially if you have like mid-length hair. These look so cute if you want to like put your hair up, if you want to put a bun in, or just have like your hair out of your face. These work so well, and like I said, this set was relatively inexpensive. They're a little bit bigger as well, as you can see here. So for thicker hair like my hair or whatever, this has been great. I've been using this a lot. I've actually taken several like Instagram pictures in claw clips kind of like hairstyles. I really am liking it. I am loving these Y2K vibes. I am a millennial, so I lived through all of this, and I kind of know a thing or two about Y2K fashion. So I have one face palette to talk to you guys about, to do like a makeup tutorial slash first impressions using this palette and reviewing the collection. But this is from Sigma, and this is the Glow Kissed highlighter palette. So it does come in this beautiful kind of like glittery packaging. This is part of their Ambience collection that they recently released at the beginning of the month. These are all the shades you get with them. I first of all love the shades because they're not too dark. Sometimes I feel like they try to give you a variety and they give you a lot of like really dark shades. You do have some darker shades here, like more bronzy kind of shades, but they're not super intensely dark. This is gonna be great if you have like a nice tan going on, or to highlight certain like body parts if you want to do that. But the rest of the highlighters are super pigmented. Look at that right there, and they are a little bit lighter, but they're not so light where they stand out and they're like super stark on your skin. Just like, oh my god, they just last hours on the skin, and they just look so good like when you first apply it, and then after a couple of hours they look so good, and they're not like super chalky, they're not super thick, and they don't give you, like I said, that stark like white line on the side. It's just a really beautiful amount of color. They're so buttery soft as well, and they like press into the skin nicely. This is just amazing. It's so good. I love all the shades here. I use all the shades here. If you have been wanting to try out any of the Sigma products, in particular this product, I will leave a coupon code for you guys. It's just Andrea10, and that will save you 10% off anything off of Sigma's website. They have so many good products. I will list a couple of my favorite down below that you guys should check out. Sticking with face products, this is a new blush, and I think it's been a minute since I've talked about a blush that has really impressed me. This is from the brand Illamasqua, and this is the powder blusher in the shade Allure. This is beautiful like terracotta rosy kind of color. Look at that pigmentation. Like, that is insane. That is one of the things that I am obsessed with this blush about. I've used this several times on Instagram. I do have a video that's going to be coming up next week trying these Illamasqua products and the Ico London products as like a first kind of time try. But since then I have used this several times, and I love it. Like, look at that pigmentation. That is super intense pigmentation, but it doesn't feel cakey on the face. It does blend out nicely if you go a little bit too heavy-handed. And on the actual product, I don't know if you'll be able to see, you do get like little gold flecks in it, so it does give you kind of just like a nice sheen to the skin. This color itself is just super pretty. I'm just baffled by how intensely pigmented they are and how long they last on the skin. It just looks so beautiful on. And you know how sometimes you get like those really powdery really pigmented blushes and it looks splotchy? Not with this one. It just sits so nicely on the skin. I'm so impressed with this formula. I need to get my hand on some more of these. I also do have a coupon code for you guys with Illamasqua. I will leave it down here, and of course link down below for you guys if you want to check out any of their products. I highly recommend them. I guess since I was just talking about Illamasqua, I'll finish talking about these products. So these two are lipsticks. I am wearing one right now. The shade that I am wearing is called Liable, and this is the Ultra Matte lipstick. This is beautiful, like orange, vibrant kind of red color right there. You can see it on my lips right here. I have like a dark lip pencil on, and then this on top. So beautiful. It is a matte, so you're not going to get any shine, any sheen back there. It's just really intensely pigmented. I've been talking for like a half hour now. I was drinking water and it did not budge. It did not go away, and the pigment is just so vibrant. It's very comfortable on the lips as well. Like, they don't stick together. You can't feel it like too intensely on there. It doesn't feel too powdery, which I really like. That pigmentation I'm just baffled by. The other one I've been using a lot also is the Seren lipstick. This is the anti-matter lipstick. So this is the Ultra Matte, and this is the anti-matter lipstick. This is beautiful pinky nude color. You guys know that I love my pinky nudes. So it's that shadow right there. This one is also kind of more of a matte. I don't want to say it's as matte as the other one. You can definitely tell that this one's a little bit more powdery, a little bit more matte, but this one also isn't going to give you a sheen or like anything creamy on there. It's very pigmented as well. All of their stuff is incredibly pigmented. I'm kind of baffled how much pop like all of their products have. Just so beautiful, very comfortable. These feel like a cream lipstick, but they're more of a matte finish. These are a little bit more powdery, but they're still very comfortable matte. Both of these lipsticks have just been my favorites when I want like a little bit more intense color, or when I want like an everyday nude. Like, this is just so perfect. And same thing, you can use my coupon code off of these two products if you guys want to check them out. Jumping back into face products, there is one bronzer I want to talk to you guys about. I've been obsessed with this bronzer, and if you guys saw my last video, you'll know that this is so good. So this is from Milani. This is the Sun-Kissed bronzer in the shade Silky Matte. This is the O2. Oh my god, this is just so good. I do have it on right now. It's just the perfect bronzer. It's going to give you a kiss of warmthness, but it's not so red, it's not so orange, and it's not too brown. It's just a beautiful mixture of all of them. It does lean a little bit more cool toned, I want to say, and that's what makes it perfect to give you a really nice bronze and a nice shadow on there. This one just blends so nicely, just so easy to use. It's very smooth. It lasts on the skin. It looks so nice. When you apply it on, you can just see all the color just nicely kissing like the parameters of your face. I don't know, I love it. It works really well. This has quickly become one of my favorite bronzers. I literally use it every other day, if not every day. I have to actively like tell myself to use another bronzer because I just want to use this one because it works all the time. I have been loving this guy. Sticking with Milani, I'm sure you guys are not going to be surprised when I talk to you guys about this product. This is the Cream to Powder Foundation 230 Light Beige from Milani. This guy right here, a little TikTok video about this. I used this in my last video. It's just so good. It's very creamy, but when it goes on the skin, it's not like super shiny, super dewy or glowy, but it is going to give you just a little bit of sheen because it is a cream finish. This one really just sits so nicely on the skin. I do feel like it adds a good amount of coverage, but you can easily build it up to something a little bit more intense, which I prefer. I don't want something to be super intense right out of the gate, because then I think it's a little bit harder to work with products around there and to add more product and stuff. This one just flawlessly blended on the skin. I use a brush with this and it looks really well. It looks just as good as a liquid foundation with like a beauty blender application. Works really well, actually lasts all full 8 hours without breaking up, and when it does dry down, it does give you that kind of like soft matte finish. So I really do like it. I feel like this is like the best of both worlds. It gives you that like powdery matte finish towards the end, but it's a little bit more lightweight because it's not a liquid, and then you don't have to add powder on top of that as well. I always do set it with powder just because I have oily T-zone right here, but this has been so good. I really have been enjoying this. I am so surprised at how good this works, how long it lasts, and how much coverage it gives. I would highly recommend trying this out. I'm not big on cream foundations, but I genuinely love this one. All right, moving on to lips. I have another Sigma product to talk to you guys about. This one was also part of their Ambience collection. This is a lip gloss though, and this is in the shade Brilliance. So what I love about this gloss, it's like a clear gloss and it just has gold fleck on it, but you could see right there. So what I'll typically do is I'll line my lips with like a pinky nude or like a little bit of brown and then add this brilliance shade on top of it, and it just looks so nice. My lips look like more plump, more juicy. They just look really, really good, really shiny with this gloss on, and it reminds me a lot of the limited edition lip gloss from Dose of Colors and the Desi Katie collection. I really love this. Glosses themselves are not sticky, not tacky, but they last a long time on the lips. I really have been impressed with their glosses for so long. One of my favorite like pinky nude glosses is from Sigma. So when they came out with such a like really universal shade that you can pretty much use with any lip color that you're doing, just because those gold fleck kind of add a little bit of warmth and pull the color together, I was like sold. This is just so, so good. I think this is gonna be the perfect shade for summer. Like I said, you can mix it with any lip color, lip pencil, and it's just gonna look so, so nice and make your lips look so plump and juicy. All right, and then these last two lip products are both from the same brand, and these were like the most random find ever, I swear. So I went to my good friend's condo warming party, and she had like little party favors. She had like little coffee mugs there, and she had like little goodies in each coffee mug. And in my coffee mug, I got these two products from L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal Color Riche Nude Intense 173 Nude Impertinente. And then this is the 8-Hour Infallible Pro Gloss 885 Shell Pink. I had never actually tried these Color Riche lipsticks. I've heard good things about them, but I had never tried them myself. I never really saw them as something like I needed in my collection. So when I got them, I was just like, okay, I'll give it a try, not a big deal. So this first one is the lipstick that I've been using. This is 173. And oh my gosh, I love this color. So look at how beautiful that looks. It's just like the most beautiful, soft, pinky, nude kind of color. What I love about these two is that these are more of a cream finish, but they are actually pigmented. These actually do last on the lips, and they are a creamy finish, so they're gonna give you a little bit more of that glossy sheen, but they don't go anywhere. I can literally eat, I can drink things, and this is staying on my lips as well, and the color is staying just as vibrant as it is here. We'll use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner and then this over it, and I've just been loving the combination. And then on top of it, sometimes I will use this Infallible Pro Gloss, and I'll show you on top of it, and then I'll show you the Pro Gloss by itself. So the Pro Gloss is very pigmented on its own, so it's that one right there. But on top of it, it just gives you more of that like beautiful pinky kind of finish. I think Shell Pink is a really nice name for it. It's very fitting. It's just a really soft nudie pink there. And I love that this gives you that gloss, but again, it's not slimy all over the place. It's not moving anywhere, and it does actually last. These actually feel very comfortable on the lips. I love the color. They're just so, so pretty. I can't believe I hadn't tried these before, even though I have heard of them. So thank you to my friend Emerson for including these in my little goodie bag, just because they're so good. I've been using them literally on repeat. Again, you probably will not be surprised if you saw my last video. This is the Ultra Creamy Shape Tape Concealer from Tarte. You guys, Shape Tape who? I have not been using my Shape Tape at all since I got this one. I haven't really even been using any other concealers since I got this one. This one is just really, really good. It packs that punch of pigmentation and coverage that you need right away, but it is very lightweight. It is more of a liquidy consistency, so when you apply it on, it is a little bit more liquidy. But I like that. I feel like it makes it easier to blend out because it is more liquidy, and even though it is more like a liquid base, it's not as heavy on the under eye area, and it also doesn't take away from the fact that you are getting that coverage. Like, you are getting such good coverage with this. I'm just shocked that, like, why didn't they make this before they made the other Shape Tape? Because I love the other Shape Tape. It conceals everything. It's very heavy duty, especially for like a long day. If I want something where my concealer is not going to move, I will use that. But I feel like you get the same amount of pigmentation and coverage with this one, and this one does not feel heavy underneath your under eye area. It doesn't crease. I did not like the Shape Tape, the original version, because it was too heavy duty or too thick, or you felt like it was pulling on your under eye area. I would try this one out. I really do think there is a difference between this one and the other one, and I am liking this one much better. All right, you guys, so that is it for today's video. Leave it down in the comments below if you guys have tried or have not tried any of these products, and why not. If there's a product that's recently added to your favorites wish list and you're like, oh my gosh, Andrea, you need to try this because it's so good, also leave it down in the comments because I definitely want to know. Like I said, those L'Oreal lipsticks, I had heard that were good, I was just like, I'll just like wait, I don't need it or whatever. And now that I have them, I'm like, oh my gosh, these are amazing. Everybody needs to try them, even though most of you have already. Snapchat, Instagram, all that stuff's gonna be left down below for you guys, as well as coupon codes to help you save some money. Like I said, I do have a Sigma code and a code for Illamasqua. If you guys want to check out any of their stuff, I will leave all the information you need down below. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Stay safe, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.